So the next one to help you manage your stress successfully is to have a plan. Okay. If you have a goals, if you have a dream, you want to make sure you have a plan for it. Okay. If you have a mistake, if you have a problems, if you have obstacle or you have failures, you want to have a plan. How do I overcome this? Okay. It's important because remember, we want to see the direction so we can be in control. But without a plan, it's very difficult to see what you need to do. And if you don't see what you need to do, then you feel like you're not in control of the situation. But when you have a plan, what you need to do to become successful, such as to achieve your goals and dream, or how to overcome your mistake and problem, you feel like, okay, I can do this because you see a plan out, and see a way out. But most importantly, when you have a plan for anything in life to achieve something or to overcome something, the brain can see it very clearly compared to if you have no plan. If you don't have any plan and you just have it inside your head, the brain can't see it very clearly. And when the brain can't see it very clearly, then the brain can come up with a solution successfully. It is only when the brain can see a plan clearly, then it can start to come up with a solution for you to become successful. And so that's why it doesn't matter what you want to achieve, doesn't matter what you need to overcome. You want to make sure you have a plan how to get there. It does not mean that you're going to get there as soon as possible, but as long as you have a plan for the brain to see a way out, you are in control of the situation. Your brain won't become stressed out because you know that there's a positive outcome at the end. Okay? And it's important. It's important for us to see and for your brain to see that there is a way out. There is a solution for it. Because if you don't see a solution, you feel stuck. You feel stuck and you don't know what to do. And when you feel stuck and with no way out, that means you're not in control of the situation. And that's how stress are more likely to develop. Okay? So, like for example, if you know that you can go achieve your goals, then you feel motivated, right? Because you have this plan, you know exactly what you need to do. All you need to do is to follow the plan exactly, and you'll become successful. So when you can see clearly that there the action step is clearly written down, and we have a clear plan, then you can see the end result clearly. You see like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, for example, you're driving through a tunnel, and if you know that there's the end and there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you will have the motivation to keep on moving forward because you know that you can reach the destination, right? But if you don't believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, then you don't have the motivation to keep on moving forward because why would you take an action if you know that there's no light, there's no way out? The only way to motivate us to keep on taking action is that we know that there's the light and we know that there's a destination to push us moving forward. And that's why by having a plan, every time you have a goals and dream, every time you face an obstacle or mistake, you want to make sure you sit down and create a plan. How do I overcome this? And as long as you have a plan, the brain is focusing on the plan, and because it knows that there is a way out. And when there's a way out, the brain becomes less stressed. Okay? Because in life, the thing that causes a lot of stress is that feeling stuck. We don't know how to get out of situation. We feel like we're trapped in this current situation. And when you feel like you're stuck and you don't know how to get out, that's the worst feeling ever. And it's feel like, oh my God, how do I get out? And when you don't know how to get out, you create a lot of stress and worry. But as long as you have a plan, take some time to have a plan and see how can you get out to improve in the future, then you become less stressed out.